The journey is quite different, a kind of a roller coaster ride. I was the first lady lawyer in my community.
What inspired you to take this step from being a lawyer to now being an entrepreneur and having a beauty brand?
Call it as a beauty segment or a hair and skincare. And that's when I thought of, going ahead with mom's therapy. First word comes out from your mouth is, where is mom? Certain Ayurveda जो आपको on the spot result देता है, at least try. I really want to reach out to every people.
In a market where you're competing with much bigger brands, right?
Many of founders don't know how to make their own product. You promise only what you can deliver. Like I failed many times.
So what's in store for 2026?
I want them to just call it and okay, give me one mom's therapy.
Hi and welcome to She Means Business presented by Network. I'm your host Nirva, and in this series, we're now going to talk to Krishna Tamalia Vora, an entrepreneur who has not just changed the game with her first career, but has changed it again in her second as well. She is the founder of Mom's Therapy, a brand that has not just come on Shark Tank, but has recently secured fresh funding as well. And with Mom's Therapy, Krishna is changing the game hair care is consumed in India. From not focusing on the packaging or the looks or the chemical aspect of her product, she is going back to our roots. She employs 95% women coming from the Rabari community, proving that the social aspect of business can happen with profit and without charity. We're very excited to talk to Krishna about how she came about her business and how she intends to run it in the coming future. So let's get to it. Today we're speaking to an extraordinary woman entrepreneur, someone who's gone from being a corporate lawyer to unearthing ancient beauty secrets from the community that she comes from, to now building a business that is taking India by storm, changing haircare trends for us. So we're very excited to welcome Krishna on board. Hi, Krishna.
Hi.
We're very excited to speak with you today. So to start off with, we'd love to know a little about your background, your journey. What inspired you to take this step from being a lawyer to now being an entrepreneur and having a beauty brand?
First of all, thank you so much for having me. And it's a lovely question, lovely introduction, I must say. Of course, my name is Krishna Tamalia Vora, and now I always introduce myself as a founder of Mom's Therapy. But I'm born and brought up in Saurashtra, Gujarat, a small town which is called as a Surendranagar. I'm coming from, of course, Rabari community. The journey is quite different. It's a kind of a roller coaster ride, but it's something I started when I learned that, okay, there is a missing touch of having something 100% herbal and natural in the segment of, let's say, when you call it as a beauty segment or a hair and skincare. And that's when I thought of, going ahead with my mom's therapy.
Okay. But I have a question there. Everyone, I'm sure, has some age-old secret that your moms used to do that they can now practice. And most of us have forgotten it. But I think it takes something special to think that, hey, there is a white space in the market. There's nothing like this. And I have to bring it on board. What was that eureka moment for you? What was that maybe something in you that inspired you to, just go ahead, horns blazing and deciding ki, no, I'm going to do this and I'm going to change the way beauty is in India?
I think since my childhood, I'm using only one hair oil, which my mom used to make it. And she got the recipe from her mother. And that's when, the name Mom's Therapy came in. So the hero product, which is my nani's din, I always say, and whether it is a hero product or all the products, everything is coming from our dadi and nani's kitchen remedies, okay? So there is no rocket science. And I always say that whenever you are hurt or something is there, the first word comes out from your mouth is, where is mom?
Yeah.
Or mom, I need this. So I think we believe in the touch of mom, or what mom is going to do or doing is right. And that's how the journey started. When I shifted to Bombay, somewhere around 2009 was the time I started losing a lot of hair, and there was a lot of chaos and all that. And that's when, I called up my mom that, Mom, I need to make a hair oil at home now, because every time traveling, carrying in by air or by, by traveling also, it was not comfortable. And then my mom gave me a list of the ingredients and oil and all that. And that was the time when I went to the market to look for all the jari booties and ingredients. To my surprise, so all my products are made out of black sesame oil. And there are three types of tila: kale til, safed til, or lal til. So many of us are not even knowing also that there are three types of tila which is available in the market and which is actually there. So that's how the journey started, when I started, looking for certain this kind of a stuff for myself, the jari booties and pure product. And then I could make out that, okay, सबसे पहले knowledge ही नहीं है लोगों को नेचुरल चीज़ों का, और ऐसी कोई चीज़ें मार्केट में है वो ही एक नॉलेज नहीं है. एंड दैट्स हाउ द जर्नी एक्चुअली स्टार्टेड towards mom's therapy, I can say that.
That's amazing. So now that if you had to launch mom's therapy again in India, what would you think differently? What would you pitch to people which is different about this?
Now, I think I don't need to pitch it. It's because I strongly believe that post-COVID, people have started going back towards nature, herbal, natural, and pure products.
Yeah.
They do understand your ingredients. And the people who understands what is Ayurveda, what is 100% herbal and natural, or something which is, straight coming from your kitchen remedies. So I think like if they will read the ingredients, my job is done. So yeah, this is what I will say.
That is so interesting because you're in a market where you're competing with much bigger brands, right? Who have factories, machineries, employees, and like a lot of marketing behind them. And the hair care industry, the beauty industry in India is huge. Right. So what is that one thing that you figured out in your manufacturing process that allows you to uphold the tradition, make sure that, what's reaching consumers is what they're buying and what you're promising?
So it's very simple. So me and my husband, I always say my husband is my guru, and we exactly have 22 years age gap.
Okay.
The only thing which he told me was that never to compromise on your quality of the product. When we are in a run of a business, when we are in a run of making something out of it, you are always running towards the rather than quality, you want to go for a quantity. So he said, don't compromise that. And then when I say, okay, I'm giving you 100% herbal and natural, like if you challenge me today that, okay, Krishna, you make your product in front of me. And I think that was also one of the point in Shark Tank India, that I can make my products in front of you. Like many of other products and many of founders don't know how to make their own product.
Yeah.
So till the time you don't talk, you don't give 100% that, okay, dude, this is, if I am saying that it has a black sesame oil, it has a castor oil, so it is going to be there. And as a coming from a legal background, one thing I have marked that you promise only what you can deliver. वो over promise मुझे नहीं करना आता है, so that I will not do.
That's actually an amazing point. But since you've mentioned Shark Tank, we actually have a few questions on that. We saw your 10 minutes of Shark Tank on TV, right? What happened behind the scenes? What were your emotions? What are your learnings from it? How did it change for your brand?
It changed me personally, first thing, because a girl coming from a small town, Surendranagar, from a Rabari community. So many of you, if you don't know what is Rabaris and what do we call. So if you have seen movie Ram Leela, from where Ram belongs to. So in my community, लड़कियों को ज़्यादा पढ़ाया लिखाया नहीं जाता है. But thanks to my parents, I was a first lady lawyer in my community.
Amazing.
Yeah. Coming back to Shark Tank, so I had a zero knowledge about business. I believe that only because of my quality of the product, I'm still there in the market. I don't compromise. So that was the main thing when I went for a Shark Tank India. So pehle to it was same like a baby that, I'm selected in a Shark Tank India. So that was the first thing came to my mind. And second was same like a child. I was like, I'm going to a place जहाँ पे आपको हर एक shoots वगैरह दिखे जाएंगे, film city. So that was the second thought. But then when I entered the place, so we were given 3 days that, okay, 3 days we will give you, it's your story only, but in a fine-tuned version. So it's not like they're giving me a script or anything like that. So they will sit with you and they will understand where are you coming from, what are you into and all that. So those days were quite, I can say, beautiful. Rather than challenging, it was quite beautiful because there were people, there was a girl who is even 15 or 16-year-old who were there to pitch herself along with her father. And there was a guy who was 80 plus. There was a people from UP, Bihar, also 2 lady were there. So एक तो बहुत सारा confidence मिला. दूसरा कि आप अकेले नहीं हो यहाँ पे, काफी सारे लोग हैं. There are certain questions when even you are not aware about, okay, business में ऐसा भी होता है. So बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं. Coming back to the base, that 10 minutes, what you are seeing is only 10 to 15 minutes of the journey. But we were good drilled for 2.5 to 3 hours.
Wow.
And my shoot was at midnight, around 2ish or something like that. So you understand, till the time we are rehearsing the thing, and then sharks. And then the best thing is, you don't know what questions are going to come to you.
Yeah.
It's like prompt. You don't know. So it was quite a tough, challenging, but it's really helping me a lot in today's day, for sure.
Yeah. Has it had any business impact as well?
No, so my episode was hardly processed. Hardly, you can say, I'm there on the screen. So इतना तो नहीं, I would say negative भी नहीं हुआ है, positive भी नहीं हुआ है. But I'm more than happy and I'm grateful to God that जितनी publicity जिन लोगों का episode air होने से हुआ है, इतनी publicity मुझे सिर्फ एक जगह पे सिर्फ दिखाया है, उतने में मिली है. So yeah, it is of course positive.
That's amazing. It's really nice to hear as well.
Yes.
So now that, okay, so we're speaking about how you learned a lot of things and then you saw so many entrepreneurs from India there as well, right? And that leads me to my next question, because if you are an entrepreneur as well, and of course there are certain qualities that I'm sure that are different, or certain aspects that you need to tap into to be an entrepreneur. What do you think about today's generation? What do you think is needed for that entrepreneurship next step? Or what qualities you think we can inculcate going forward when we're thinking of business, or thinking of, what to do next?
I think it's today's generation, they are very smart and very fast. So I don't think they need to, really work hard the way we did. A girl coming from a small town, and I was staying here in a PG and traveling. There were a lot of things which we ourselves had to figure out. Luckily now the parents are really helpful. Like when I became I came into this mom's therapy, people were asking me, अच्छा अब क्या lawyership छोड़ के तेल बेचने जाएंगे? That was the standard thing I used to hear. But now today's parents are really helpful to the child. So I would say when you are really want to get into something, first learn, first study. Okay, where you want to go. Second, don't doubt yourself. We as a human, we doubt ourselves a lot. Do your homework. Try. It's not like that if I'm doing something for the first time I'm going to be successful. वो बहुत रेयर केस में होता है जहाँ पे आप सच में सक्सेसफुल हो जाते हैं. It's an everyday process. You learn every day. So keeping a patience, like आज के, I'm sorry, but आज के बच्चों को थोड़ा है, नहीं मैं ये नहीं करूँगा, वो नहीं करूँगा, I don't have a time. If you keep that aside, then I think sky is the limit.
Okay, that's amazing. Anything specific for girls and young women watching this?
Of course, I would like to say, so in my today in mom's therapy, in my manufacturing unit, luckily I have my own FDA approved manufacturing unit.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing because it's a blessing to have your own manufacturing unit and not depending on, other people doing your manufacturing. I'm not against them, but at the same time, you have your own control of the product. What are you doing? How are you making and everything? Today, I'm really proud to say this. My unit is where I have born and brought up. It is in Surendranagar, Saurashtra. Again, there were many people who asked me why you are in Bombay, why you want to get back to that city. So the only thing is, जो मुझे मिला है वो शायद वहाँ की लड़कियों को नहीं मिल सकता है. And this is just my way of giving it back to the society. जहाँ पे बहुत सारी लेडीज हैं, उन लोगों को काम चाहिए और उन लोगों को नहीं मिल रहा है. Other than doing those झाड़ू पोछा and बर्तन and all that, they are very smart and they can do lot of things. So under the one roof, I have all more than 95% women artisans who are under one roof. And if they would have been not there, I would have been not there. I can say that. And I think जो भी ladies हैं वो सब to give you a small example, they are the people who are actually cleaning the street. जिन लोगों को आज भी small town में आपके घर में they are not invited. So they are working for me. So I'm really delighted that they are working for me. And yeah, I think if you go out of your comfort zone and if you decide that okay, I want to do there's nothing आप पहले ही time में successful हो जाए, you are going to fail somewhere or the other. Like I failed many times because beauty industry is such जहाँ पे it is visual first, how the packaging is looking, then the nose, the smell comes. That is secondary. Third, then might be you are talking about the price, but how it is going to affect on your skin or hair, that is very fourth. Actually, it should be reverse. Because, so I still remember there was one person who told me that, you need to work on your packaging was the common thing I was getting, but you need to work on the smell. उन्होंने मुझे एक बोला था कि even medicines are sugar coated. So I said simply one thing that understand, I'm not giving you a perfume. You are not buying a perfume for me. You are buying something for your hair. If you don't have a good hair, which is actually our crown area, then tell me wearing a Gucci, Prada or any biggest brand, is it going to make you look good? The simple answer is no.
Yeah.
So always, I always say, wear your confidence first. Wear your hair in a beautiful manner. Having a good hair is going to give you a amazing confidence. So this is what I always talk about. And just get out from your comfort zone. To go to even networking also, you have to get up, get dressed, go where you are going. Or even, let's say if today you are my friend, if I want to come and meet you also, so that is also you have to process, right? Get dressed, go meet that person. So I always say get out from your comfort zone.
That's amazing advice. And this is so interesting that your startup is doing something different, right? It's taking entrepreneurship in a different direction where it's for profit, but at the same time, it has a huge social angle to it, which comes so naturally to it, which doesn't feel like donation or charity.
No.
And that is a refreshing take, even in the beauty industry where everything is so, I like to say, Americanized and tried to build for global rather than the Indian worldview, right? Which is also very, very fast shifting.
Right.
And I'm sure that's something that you see in your sales, you see in your marketing, everything. So what, according to you, for 2026 or for the next few coming years are going to be the trends that will shape the beauty industry, shape the haircare industry?
I don't want to name a brand, but one of the biggest brand got very badly criticized for not having a good product. Though the packaging was amazingly amazing. Okay. So what I can see is today's people they are very smart. They know everything. They know the ingredient which you are putting it, the packaging, the labeling, every detailing they know. So the only thing way forward, what I am saying is like, आप अभी किसी को उल्लू नहीं बना सकते हो. Okay. In terms of whether it is a product, quality, money wise, packaging wise. And the huge shift I'm seeing that people are getting back to Ayurveda. People are getting back to herbal, natural, clean product. People are getting back to the products which are coming from roots. So I think that is the huge shift I can see in the beauty market. Yeah. Whether you go to US, you go to any place out of India, people are following yoga, people are following Ayurveda. People are following everything. What unfortunately, as an Indian, we are not admiring that, which actually it's our culture. Yoga, Ayurveda, that is our culture. If you go and check your kitchen itself has everything. It has every remedy. It has every cure of your problem.
Yeah.
But what we are doing is we are looking out of our kitchen remedies. Where now the shift is people definitely getting back to the roots. Ayurveda, herbal, natural, organic products. So that is the huge shift I can see.
But what is the balance, do you think, for the Indian consumer between vanity, between wanting to look good instantly? And we're so used to this, right? We blink it, 10 minutes, you have everything. Amazon, bigger things you have the next day. Instagram, 30-second reels are the norm.
Right.
So everything is so instantaneous. So when it comes to natural Ayurvedic stuff, everybody knows it's good for you, but everybody thinks it's going to stick so long, so long. So what do you think? Where is the consumer right now between balancing the need for vanity and the need for also going back to our roots and not damaging our hair and our skin further?
So I always say this is a wrong notion we have, is that Ayurveda is not going, every Ayurvedic product or everything which is, either coming from Ayurveda or belonging to Ayurveda, it's not going to take time. There are certain Ayurveda जो आपको on the spot result देता है. At least try.
Yeah.
At least try. Unfortunately, we are not trying. Like today, my hair oil, people wanted, अच्छा अभी के अभी बाल जड़ने रुक जाने चाहिए. Of course, whether it is chemical based product or Ayurvedic or any natural product, none of them is going to give you that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, our belief on chemicalized product is more than having belief in Ayurveda. So the only thing what I can see is try Ayurveda once. If that is not curing you, then you can shift. At the same time, in terms of I would always say that, this quick commerce, they have done so beautiful job that let's assume you want my hair oil right away, just blink it and you'll get it in 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Try the product. Always I say one thing, that don't mix the product. अरे मेरे घर पे तो इतने सारे ऑयल पड़े मुझे पता ही नहीं है. So I always say, complete that first and then come to me. When we are mixing so many things all together, then you are neither getting a result from mom's therapy, nor you are getting result from any chemical-based product, which really might work for you. So, yeah, this is unfortunate, but we should give it time. हर एक चीज में जो चीज हम गलत करते हैं, my hair should look good. Then there is a process. हम 5 दिन भूखे रह के फिर हम लोग एक दिन में खाना नहीं खा सकते. सेम वे आप यू आर जस्ट गिविंग सो मेनी केमिकल थिंग टू योर हेयर, whether it is a keratin or X, Y, Z, coloring and all that, and then you want this hair oil to be working on your scalp or hair within one wash or within one applicator, is not going to. There is no jadoo ki chhadi.
Yeah.
There is no jadoo ki chhadi. So you have to wait.
So then, if this is one challenge, what are the challenges that you think you're facing in terms of growing your brand in India?
Growing, I think definitely one is being a herbal and natural, people do think that it might not work on my color hair. So that is the first question. Whoever is buying the product, they ask, ye color hair ke liye bhi acha hai? And I always say, yes, it is pure. There is no chemical into it, so it's not going to give you any sort of a reaction to your hair or skin or anything. So that is the first challenge. Of course, there were other challenges like packaging.
Yeah.
I have kept my packaging Indian touch. I don't believe in giving my money to some other out of the country, other country who is actually using it against me. So I always believe that, keep your money in India, make in India, give it to a people.
Yeah.
There are a lot of karigari artisans, lot of things is there in India, but unfortunately we are not doing it. So if you keep doing this, and coming back to your question, what
are the challenges that you're facing?
Coming back to the challenges, as a beauty brand, the first thing, as I said, it comes to your packaging. Then it comes to how you smell.
Yeah.
Then it comes to the price wise. Then people think of the fourth one. So this was also one of the biggest challenge. Then being a new brand, people will dekhte hain, karte hain, will come back to you. So these were the challenges. I believe it's a routine life. But now once you start giving the result, then I think people are going to get back to you.
So what's in store for 2026? What exciting things are coming up? Are there any new strategies that are at play that you're looking forward to seeing the results of?
2026 is something I'm definitely looking forward in a very positive manner. I just got my first round of funding.
Amazing.
So yeah, otherwise I never thought of that, but still for 10 years I was bootstrapped. And then I think having, some sort of a backup, it's going to make you reach everywhere. So recently we started with Amazon, then we are on Blinkit. There are certain products which are under the pipeline. For example, my one of the very beautiful product, which is a makeup remover. Like when you think of makeup remover, then you talk about XYZ micellar waters, right? But have you ever heard about having a herbal and natural makeup remover?
Wow.
So yeah, I really want to reach out to every people. So I always say, when you think of toothpaste, you don't say कहीं पे जाके कि मुझे toothpaste चाहिए. What we call it as
Colgate.
when you want a coconut oil, what we call it as a
Parachute, yeah.
So when people think about hair care, I want them to just call it as, okay, give me one mom's therapy. So that is, of course, I'm looking forward from 2026. At the same time, there are a lot of learnings. There are new people like your age, new generation. A lot of things can be done. So yeah, it's completely in a positive manner.
Nice. Just to end with, because you just mentioned that you've just secured funding.
Right.
What's it like? What's the dynamic like between, being a bootstrap founder where you call all the shots to now having to answer to investors? What has changed? What is looking good? What is something that you're struggling with?
Struggling with is, of course, when you don't want a boss, you become your own boss. So that is what I chose. But at the end of the day, you have a boss and you are replicable to somebody. So that is a little bit, I don't call it as a challenge, but it's a shift. But other than that, I'm lucky to get somebody who is very good investor, very good person. So I'm enjoying this journey, because I always say that you are telling your child or anybody, oh, he's very handsome or she is very beautiful, like Deepika Padukone, but somebody else is coming to you and say, oh, you really have a daughter like Deepika. So that's make a difference. So seeing your child from your eyes and seeing your child from somebody else's eyes gives you a lot of other sides of the world, and that is what I'm getting from my the guy who is right now there, who has invested in me. So a lot of new things.
So we're going to run a very quick segment, a rapid fire segment. You don't have to think, just answer. Okay. So our first question is, if you had to ask or advise anyone to make one product at home instead of buying it, what would it be?
I think giving this answer, I'm going to lose my customers only. But hair oil is something, you can make it at home. It's not hair oil. Eyebrow oil. Eyebrow oil is something which is very cool to make it at home. So just make it and apply it. Yeah. Lashes oil, eyebrow oil. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. If you had to have coffee with any entrepreneur, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Not that, I would definitely go with Sugamurti. And I just love her. She carries her confidence in her sari. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. If there is one country that you had to launch in other than India, what would it be?
I think UAE has a very good market, and my products are perfect for them. So I think my next choice is definitely that.
Amazing. Um, uh, if you had to enter a business category that was not personal care, which other category would you enter in? What other product would you be an entrepreneur in? And why?
I don't think then I will choose anything else, but then I'll get back to my lawyership and become a criminal lawyer from where I started, rather than trying my hands again in a business. Because I think what I'm doing is good.
That's amazing. So, to end with Krishna, is there something that you'd like to share with us, share with audiences, share with all the amazing women that are going to be watching this and be inspired from this?
I think I always say, and I will keep, first of all, I keep saying that believe in yourself. We as a women, I always say, we as a women, if can give a birth to a child, so understand how much power we have, okay? Get out from your comfort zone. Stop challenging yourself. You don't need to do. I always felt that, whenever we get dressed, also we have a habit of going to our husband or a brother or a father and asking, how am I looking? You have to start believing in yourself. You have to just get out from the comfort zone and you are good to go and just fly. That's what I always say.
That's amazing. We had such a nice time chatting with you, Krishna. It was so nice having you here.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to what 2026 looks like for both you and Mom's Therapy. So we're excited to hear more about it from other sources as well next year.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here.